satisfaction in wiping it off with my fucking face.
Ooh, big thread on a social media chat conference call. Ooh, big guy, little Tim Robbins got started in a fight. Oh, poor little Timmy. Poor little Timmy. The Nazis are angry. The Nazis are angry.
Hey, just play the choose in their lives. The newer the better, I think, right?
Oh, the Kanye West song?
Oh, no, it's a Martin Luther song.
You know which one I'm talking about, right?
That's right.
The Summertime song.
That's right, nigga.
Let's see here. Hold on.
Music.
Talking to him all the time about nothing. Lou's best friend holding a funeral for him. They didn't even know he was a fucking hardcore drug addict about to kill himself. The Nazis in the room are angry. They're getting made fun of all the time.
Just let the record show.
Just let the record show that I'm only 5'4" and I couldn't make it in the Air Force, so I had to start doing the SEO with the car dealerships, and I got a big dog I got to take on a walk, and now I'm going to be super angry at you for laughing at us. This is one of our fucking lackeys in our room that we never really cared about anyways. And he got a face, I'm gonna clean that face and punch your face out, you son of a bitch. And I'm gonna redirect your domain name to someone I don't like. Crossing the line with a fucking race. Oh, but they're gonna put the fucking amazing music for Lou. Wow, maybe Lou will like this music. This is their roast, Lou. We're roasting them on your fucking funeral. Lou would have liked this, actually, me roasting them, despite what they said. Uh-oh. Wow. Great fucking song. Ooh. Oh, he's gonna. He had to turn the volume down. Oh. Welcome, everybody. This is the funeral of Lou John Serge Como. Didn't really know the guy that well, but boy, did this guy love testing AI. He knew all about it. But that was it. And then he liked, other things. And just like anybody else, just like another dude here for years, never heard him work a job a day in his life. He claimed he was doing something, or I don't know, but I think it was like an attention deficit disorder. He never focused on anything. It couldn't get him to do a little thing, conversation, I guess. But anyways, life and death and life. Though I keep brain rot and he's not see what premises like. A state for the little people. This is unacceptable, John Kitover. Now I'm gonna do something with your domain name. I hate you, John Kitover, for making fun of us all the time. Oh, he's making fun of me for being so stupid. I'm gonna start reading the Mein Kampf book. It's unacceptable, John Kitover. Unacceptable, John Kitover.
Some people just naturally have a deep voice. Like, what's the name of that singer on YouTube? I watch him sometimes. No, he's not that famous. But his voice is like. That must be from like a really long time ago.
Oh, 90s?
Oh, yeah, figures.
Good evening, everybody. Narjes, you keep saying nothing's happening in Iran, but I keep seeing
Nothing's happening. Like,
it's in Tehran.
they're not as large scale as they're showing it.
Tens of thousands of people. Oh, thanks, Daniel, for the reminder. Good one, Daniel. Great one, Daniel. Good one, Daniel. Oh, you're on it, Daniel. Wow, you got the full news story.
So you know when I was asking about Iran thing, don't you was being treated unfairly during that exchange?
I think we were being treated much like a Zionist for some reason.
Dude, I literally just asked a question about. I wasn't even taking a position.
Yeah.
And suddenly I got attacked to like defend what's going on. I said,
You know who you're dealing with. You're dealing with Hamza, so what do you expect?
Well, he's supposed to be my friend.
Let me make a brief announcement here. I have a brief announcement to make. So, Mr. Yucking it up, like having fun, trolling on Clubhouse, which has always been super funny. But the guy with like, he has a ton of different alts. And he comes in and he rings the bell, and like, yeah. So anyway, he made news. And he made like global news. The crazy guy with like the million accounts that goes on trolls.
Yeah, definitely. Who's there right now?
He's here right now. So
wait, what's his name?
On the 25th of December, he was actually charged. Well, not charged, but allegations. John Kitover was removed from the ballot. He was running for Congress. Kitover was found to have only 266 valid signatures of 1,500. So that's how many counts of fraud that he's dealing with. It was alleged the candidate committed widespread fraud, and the board even voted to forward the petitions to the Attorney General and State's Attorney. So this is a guy that like you would just normally think was just goofing around and trolling, but now is like literally probably going to be locked up because of his stupid shit that he did. So yuck, John. Isn't it really funny? Don't drop the soap, John. Ha ha ha. Now you can come up.
Good one, Daniel. As usual, not an accurate assessment. It's fake news. It's the opponent's lawyer putting it out with a bullshit little media website called Illinois. It's fake, dude. I'm sitting.
Honestly, though, don't you think it's ironic that, like,
You mean politics, where people put out fake news and fake information, and then schmucks like you?
No, you were untethered.
Untethered? I'm sitting here having a good time.
I know, baby. So what kind of campaign was it? A congressional campaign?
Yeah, U.S. Federal Congress.
But think about it, Illinois, Chicago, Illinois.
Oh, I see.
But you need 1,500 petitions to be on the ballot, and he had only 366. So you can do the math and find out how many fraudulent.
Oh, I see. So 366.
Daniel, maybe you should run for Congress or some type of office sometime before you fucking start.
Sign for you in order for you to be on the ballot. So what he did.
Yeah, that's right. That's how it works. You got to get signatures on your petitions. Doesn't mean they're fraudulent, Daniel. You're a schmuck.
We submitted 1,500 of it, and now his reputation is a complete.
The constituents and the voters of the 16th district. I'm trying to liberate them. You're sitting here gossiping and lashing me. What you're doing is slander, defamation. I don't care. Move me. You think I give a fuck about your stupid room? You guys are brain rotted out fucking morons.
Yeah, so all this time that he's been the
Mr. Yuck
now it's really going to be funny. So he's shitting bricks because this information was forwarded to the Attorney General and the state's attorney. So he's going to have to wait. He's shitting his fucking pants. But you took it too far, dude. Like you weren't just happy to do yucks online. You want it on. You want in the real world to do yucks like an insane person.
Somebody needs a little bit.
Now you're fucked.
Oh, I'm fucked.
Both reputationally and probably you're going to spend some time in federal prison. I mean, you're a scumbag.
Oh.
You can come up and defend yourself, but I'll link you to the page. Hold on.
I mean, in fairness to Black White, I mean, he's saying it's fake news. I mean, it's possible it could be fake news.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It seems unlikely, though. So this is the Board of Elections of Illinois. And this is the actual document here.
Did you put in the link somewhere?
Yeah, the link is in the chat. So the Board of Elections, and there's a bunch of, it talks about all the removals. He's just one of the people that were removed for fraud. But yuck, yuck, yuck. I'm going to go and troll Clubhouse.
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Fucking hilarious. This retard did what he did.
Didn't even do anything.
Over 1,000 cases of fraud or more. Approximately 1,200, 1,100.
Well, I see a lot of people mention being removed.
Hold on, you say they have to serve time or something?
I don't know how they're going to adjudicate it, but it seems likely that if there's just like 1,200 cases of fraud, then they are going to do something about it.
I mean, I must be reading a different list than you're reading, because I'm reading Board of Election begins candidate removals. It mentions a bunch of people that are being removed, but just because they didn't have enough signatures, right?
Are you trolling right now?
No, I'm asking. Maybe I'm misreading the article. But I mean, I see James Mendricks is on the ballot. Patricia Tillman was removed. George Danis.
Removed from the ballot. Kitover was found to have only 266 valid signatures. It was alleged the candidate committed widespread fraud, and the board even voted to forward the petition to the Attorney General and State's Attorney.
I'm sorry, you're correct somehow. I didn't see that. Okay.
Yeah, so the fraud has been forwarded. So
yeah,
like this is a person that is just a mental patient and fraud. That should be.
So Darren LaHood is legitimate, and he had a challenger that was removed because they determined that there were insufficient valid signatures. Okay. And there's an allegation that the candidate had widespread fraud.
It's an allegation. Yeah. An allegation of fraud.
So it's not totally inconsistent with he's saying. He's calling it fake news because he's basically saying the
He didn't even acknowledge so much that it's just the alleged, an allegation. But yeah, the allegation has been forwarded, and we'll see about how much fraud you did commit. Okay. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Did you want to come up and just say something in your defense? That's right.
Okay. So this fat, disgusting blob in my PTR on the right is the pig that wrote that slander against me. I'm sending him a cease and desist letter. And he wrote this on behalf of the opponent that I'm running against. I'm a write-in candidate. You can get kicked off of a ballot, but to accuse me of committing fraud when I did not commit any fraud and I'm not a dishonest person is slander, and it's gossip, it's libel, it's defamation, and there's going to be consequences for it. And I'm not angry at Daniel. I mean, I can understand why maybe he thinks, like this is my roast, but this is actually Daniel's roast. Daniel is the one who's projecting fraud. Daniel is the one who committed massive car insurance fraud, as he admitted to me that he has a horrible conscience about it. I, on the other hand, can't jump, and I'm an honest person. I film everything I do. I'm fully transparent. So Daniel, yuck, yuck, yuck on you. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
I'm totally done with this guy. Get him out of the room. Get him out of the room. Get him out of the room. He's giving me a fucking headache.
A job, you can do it. You can get a job, Megatron. You can do it. You can get a job, Megatron. Your wife will thank you. Being on here 80 hours a week talking to Muslims who are trying to learn English.
Well, I mean, it's only fair that John Kitover be sort of lambasted in the way that he is, and the way he's treated everybody. And
I'm not even familiar, to be honest, with this record here. But just what he did just now, I'm not a big fan of that.
Oops.
But the thing is, he's saying it's just a false story by this person. But the problem is, from the news article that I'm reading, it was the state board of electors that voted to forward enforcement authority.
That's correct.
Yeah. Has anyone told Oscar?
Oscar?
No.
Yeah. I mean, that was a whole thing between them. Is man the fuck up, Lou.
I do remember that. That was very, very funny.
Yeah.
That's horrible. I'll let him know. I don't really think something like that, but I'll let him know.
Q met him recently in person.
Really? How is Q doing?
Yeah.
Is Q okay?
He's in the audience. How you doing, Q?
How you doing, bro?
He's good. Yeah. Yeah, I was supposed to go to that
horrible news. It was horrible news. I'm so sorry, y'all. Who would tell y'all though to make be a bunch of little satty pussy pants crying and shit on this goddamn app, alright? Man the fuck up, alright?
It's just funny, man. Lou
would be turning.
I almost all the people that I've been cool with, family members and stuff like that, have been like so like jovial. The ones that like I've lost, they're like they would probably be pissed off if we, you did like some like sad fest, like every single one.
Yeah. Because only the good die young.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm probably then. Yeah. All right. I'll see y'all later.
All right, Shannon.
Don't be sad. Please, y'all, don't be sad.
It's just the content for the night, guys. It's just another show for the content for these dudes.
I'm so sorry.
Bye, Lou. It's your show's night.
Lou would be turning 35 this year. In a couple months.
March 31st.
Oh.
There you go. Actually, it's 26th.
Oh, shit. My bad.
26th.
Yeah, you're right. That's so bad.
Done fraud.
Yeah, he seems to be
on this
blaming
year.
the author of the article.
Right.
The picture of the guy. It's the, that's what I was just going to say, but it's the board that voted,
Yeah, the board voted on recommendation to guilty conscience. Guilty conscience.
I'm going to give you guys a little break here.
Break? What are people working?
With a song break.
Oh, we got some cut in the house. This one's for you, Lou. The funerals of Clubhouse are beginning. Oh my God, the Clubhouse funerals. The Clubhouse funerals are just beginning. Modalism.
I'm like, what do you do for work? He's like, I'm a private investigator. I'm like, what? I don't know. Like, yeah, right. But yeah, it's crazy. And then I look back to my menial job the next day. I'm like, whoa.
That's fine.
It was a hangover.
Yeah, that's like me in Vegas. I have like really, really rich friends in Vegas. I actually have some famous friends that like I know there too that will.
As a bartender, I guess where you have your own like accommodated, you know what I mean? Like it goes around every 30 minutes and you have your own restaurant or something you can rent out? That's correct. If you read Proverbs 27 and 12, wisdom. I guess so. I remember you go up in the air. Yes, I guess. If you're big. He was one of those, and then he got a job at the Spear. Whatever that new thing's going on.
Yeah, Vegas.
Then he's making his own restaurant, like an Irish place up there. He invited me. He's like, you want to come out here? I'm like, I've never been there, so I'm trying to come here.
Wake up, do it,
People are. I've only been to Arizona, so I'd be nervous. I used to love here.
Oh my God, do you know Bryce Hall by chance?
Bryce Hall, what is he get?
TikTok?
Faithful stewardship.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. He's pretty rich. Yeah. See? The bare knuckle boxing shit.
State
Yeah, he did that, and like everyone's like fighting to lose, dude. Like on social media, dude, he like not like an actual fighter out on it. Like kind of like clapping that, he's like boys with Trump and shit, like that's like multiple times. It's so weird. Like, no, it's like, oh, I know this guy. Like, one thing I really you know, the people that he thinks do that, he's like, oh, you know that guy too. Yeah, well, the guy introduced me to him, I'm like really close boys with, and he's just like, he like texted us like his last election, like 6 hours before it happened. He's like, yeah, he's like, Trump just called us, like he won. And I'm like, dude, like you watch it unfold on the news, it's just like Trump wins this day, Trump wins this day, Trump wins this day. He's like, what the fuck is up with you? Alright, like called him. He's like, yeah, I was like, here we go for that. What's this? This kid was born in 1999. That's when I was in high school. I was born in 97.
Hi again, everyone.
I had in 97. I had an N64. He got 23 million fine. I'm not a hater. No, yeah, dude. Like you look at it, like you don't shit like that here. Like, dude, like everything I say, I cannot prove, right? You get the number of recorded documented. But it's like,
or in the temple,
life has always been the same. It's just now people
to the right of him
show
Satan ready to try to accuse him.
yeah, make some money. Like honestly, like
Or
yeah,
same imagery.
yeah, super. Dude, I was at the casino with this fucker. I watched him lose 50K on tables. I couldn't even gamble with him. So I'm like, I can't hang with this guy. I was like, I make good money, right? But like, I can't hang with him. He lost 50K at the tables. It's like, fuck. So he was like pissed off.
Or would you rather be I'm not saying poorest, or yeah, fuck it, the poorest and stupidest guy in the room. You know what I mean?
Stupidest, yeah.
If they welcomed you, I'm not
you
saying
can learn a lot, you know.
You're gonna get more out of it when you're around those people. So like, I got spoiled. I'm not gonna get into details, but not like you. You got some good stories, but I'm like, that was cool. And then you go back to your mundane little. Not you, but you know, in my case, you know, it was like.
That first day, like after like I was chilling with him all weekend, like the last time, and I went back to work, dude, I was so depressed. I was like, dude, like my life's a lie.
What were you depressed about? I bet you the same reason I was.
It's just like I looked so good that weekend, dude. I actually got like really like.
It was like because it's like a dose of reality. Like, okay,
but I was a dirtbag that weekend, dude. Like just like being around money like that,
dude.
I called one of the bottle girls at a club asleep, like right to her face. I was like. I asked my boy to pour me a drink. That'd be so bad. Like,
well, as long as you acknowledge that you were.
Oh yeah, definitely shouldn't have called her that. I think I apologized to her after. I was like, I'm sorry I said that. Because she didn't care, but.
You want to be a nice guy because listen, at the end of the day, people will remember that and they'll remember the last thing you said to them, and you might have ruined their day.
True. Yeah.
I'm not trying to be, I
was like drunk as shit.
But
it's not an excuse, right?
I mean, if you're on coke and shit, what?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, but like.
Yeah, no. I mean, I've been robbed. Well, this guy tried to rob me once in Chicago, and he put a gun to my. I don't want to get into it here, but long story short.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah. I've actually never been in a sticky situation like that before.
You don't want to be. I mean,
no, I don't want to be. I am never in that situation.
It makes me like more like it makes me more want to avoid the situation rather than go towards it. Because once it happens to you, you're like, whoa. But you can control it. Like it's actually
The
power.
big man who slandered and
Like at
defamed
first
me
you're
at
like,
Canada
man, I
John
lost power because this person put a
interviewed
gun to me.
LaHood a year ago.
And so the only
Coincidence?
choice when somebody puts a gun to you,
It's fight or flight, basically.
Coincidence?
where are you gonna run?
Yeah,
So-
true. Well, like flight in terms of like just like be defenseless.
You can't fight. That bang. As soon as that fit your fist, boom. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm not. When it happened to me, thank God I was oblivious. What is this cut for? Well,
All your clothes down to your like underwear, socks too.
so this happened to me one time. Not like that, but
Okay, it was like the exact situation happened to you.
well,
Similar.
I don't want to talk about it, but yes, you'll think I'm lying. It isn't. Please, I don't want to talk about it right now. People try to, no. But anyway, that's a separate incident. When you grow up near where I live, if you fuck around with the wrong people, you find out quickly. And then, they might
The
pull
big
it
man
out
who
here.
slandered and
Listen
defamed
to
me.
me.
A few months.
And
It didn't occur to me that I haven't
your
talked to him in a
life,
few
The
days.
big man who
you don't
slandered and
think about
defamed
it.
me.
There's
Canada
flashes
John
before your eyes
Ryan
or something. I don't know
interviewed
about that,
LaHood a
but
year ago. Coincidence?
your life is definitely changed because you're like, wow.
I don't think
All
anyone
it takes
disliked
is this
him.
little
Uh,
metallic piece to come out of a little
Lou,
button,
know better
you
than
know,
you, but
by
I
some thug
don't
piece
know
of
anyone
shit.
who disliked Lou.
And my
He's
mom
really
has to
likable.
see a bullet in my fucking head.
She
And
didn't dislike anyone either, right?
I kind of
Big man
got
who
mad
slandered and defamed me.
at
Canada
Robbie, right,
John.
when I was a kid. And blah, blah, blah.
Interviewed LaHood a
You know,
year ago. Coincidence?
and so,
Knight John.
oh, please, but
never really heard him say
they said,
anything
give me
bad
your
about
money,
anyone.
motherfuckers.
I
So
don't
I
really
ran
dislike the Rico
as fast as I could. I'm like, I would rather be shot in the back. I really would. I've been disappointed.
I don't think
they
he
tried to get me
disliked. I think
Yeah, I don't think I think he disliked certain things about Rico's personality. But all that being said, I never Lou complained about anything. From what I understand, he wasn't dealt the best set of cards in life. Like, his life was pretty hard, and he never complained about it. Never complained about it. He told me a few weeks ago. Like, this was like maybe around less than 3 weeks ago. He told me he ran out of money. Like he didn't have any money left. I just feel really bad to know that so the last few days were not that pleasant, right? He's suffering with a broken foot, suffering with injuries,
Oh,
and debilitated
no. I forgot about that.
from the accident.
I understand this thing, but there's a lot that he'd still to be hopeful for, and I don't get it twisted. Like I have no doubt. I don't believe whatsoever that he did this intentionally. This is not This is something.
No way. That's out of the question, right? This guy had zero inclination.
So like, well, like, yeah, sure. Like I've been. There's times in my life, 10 years ago or more, like I fucking missed ranked and stuff, like, but but he had a lot to be hopeful for, coming forward. So I didn't. What I'm saying is, whatever this was or not is temporary. So I wouldn't, I wouldn't be focusing on that. Lou sent me a video of himself when he was in the hospital, banged up and whatever, and he turns around at the end of the. Sucks that it had to happen to someone like Lou. Such a good guy, right? Such a good person. And that last song you played, it really made me think back. All the friends I've had in life who were good people all died young. All the classmates and like the really, really good people I knew in my life, the ones towards me, they all died young. Less than 30, all of them, right? Todd, Graham. Gramps was horrible. He was my classmate, and he died after being arrested by the police. And his parents obtained the video on YouTube, and it was horrible. Like
the big man who slandered and defamed me,
tasering him in the nuts.
Interview with Hoodie Yuri.
Yeah, they brutalized the guy to death. This was my classmate. Graham, Todd, and Kyle, all great people. Very, very good people. And Lou was a lot like them. Lou was a very pure person, right? Very kind-hearted person. And it's really, really unfortunate. I did, I've heard about people's deaths on Clubhouse, and to be honest, it never really, I never really felt anything, right? But when I heard about Lou's death, to be honest, like I never cry, right? Like it's just something about me. I'm not a crying person. I felt like crying though. I really did. I felt like shedding tears. Strongly consider meeting Lou, right? And I actually thought about. I knew, he was an ambitious guy. Like, regardless of his life circumstances, when he was running that bread route, he's doing pretty well for himself, right? And he was enterprising, and I thought about approaching him with a business idea. And, for me, it's not about the business itself; it's about being able to trust your business partner, right? And I found those qualities in Lou. I thought he could be a guy I could do business with, right? I could trust him, and we together. I did think about meeting with him. I did consider it. Like I don't meet many people from Clubhouse, but I really did think I would meet him in real life one day. And yeah, it's so unfortunate.
And there's this famous book, and it's been adapted a lot. Mozart did an opera about it or whatever. And it has this phrase in the book that's like repeated several times, which is
the gods love those who the gods love die young. So that's where the phrase "only the good die young" comes from, and it kind of means like people that are pure of heart, that are virtuous, die young because the gods want them to be up there in the afterlife for them. You know.
That makes a lot of sense, right? It does make a lot of sense. I've noticed the same thing. Like some of the purest people I've met, they all died young, and yeah, it makes sense. It does. Yeah, my and his loved ones. You know, I really wish I got to interact with him more, get to know him better. He's a great guy. He really was.
Yeah.
Won't matter anyways. He's gonna get cheated. It won't matter anyways.
He took care of his mom, didn't he, Tim? Lou did. Did he ever tell you about how he took care of his mom?
We'll cheat, lie,
No?
and lose.
Not that I recall.
Did Lou ever tell you that his mom was like a bit of a druggie?
Yeah.
Lou learned to drive at 11 years old because
How did
the woman
Mendrick?
was getting inebriated and
They
driving
on the
cars.
ballot. We'll cheat, lie, and lose
So
together.
Lou didn't, or to kill people.
Yeah, bro, I don't know if you want to be saying this shit. This is all being recorded by the fucking kites.
But the kind words.
Well, I mean, I don't think it's no one's getting in trouble for that, but I understand.
It's just not. Bro, this is the fucking problem with add-ons. You can't have a fucking real conversation. There's no way unless you put in the room and you start blocking heavily. But it's okay. I will fucking have my revenge in this life, not the next. This fucking nigger's doxed for life. Better move houses.
Did you see
Everyone on this app and the fucking world your domain is gonna find your fucking home address in here. So here we go. It's not on his desk. But this is it, just recording endlessly.
Little heroes in Northern Ireland's a little tasty, little toasty, little angry tonight.
See the most recent notable recording he made, right? The uncut his history. He made it private so it can't be taken down.
Who did? John Kitover? It can't be taken down. Oh, you mean my profile's a little private?
Well, I think it's time for another copyrighted music break.
Oh.
He has it muted. He has the audio muted on the fucking YouTube.
If he just clips certain sections, maybe just play a song at the lowest setting. At a lower setting, just to.
He's got two live streams going right now. One in his office and one in his fucking living room. Sorry. There's nothing's going on. He's got 4 fucking phones.
Time for a little music.
So if I just put it constantly, will that copyright strike him? If he's lowering the volume when
because there's no audio going on this live stream.
That's so funny. You T-Robs, you ugly little anti-Semite, we got your balls. Yeah. Pretty woman. Won't matter. The pig man who slandered and defamed me, candidate John, writing candidate for the interview of the hood a year ago. Coincidence? Clown world. The pig man. The pig man who slandered and defamed me. Slandered, libeled. I should have libeled. The fucking YouTube, mate. Oh no, Chris, you're gonna get the fucking. This fucking Kitover. What?
Signs suggest that we're going to have a big war. That also led me to Lou.
And to the
funeral,
Lou.
Like, you take the good with the bad. Like, I don't regret meeting Lou. And I met him to this.
I'm not talking. You just, bro. You just don't navigate this. Oh, this is the fucking problem.